Do you struggle to make your blues improvisations sound more interesting? Well, most students who are bored by their own playing think that the solution is to learn more scales, but this couldn't be further from the truth. You see, the reason that you're bored by your own playing is that you're not exploring all of the rhythmic possibilities that are available to you with one scale. In today's lesson, I'm going to teach you 5 rhythmic templates. These are essential blues rhythms that you can use to start creating awesome lines. By going through these 5 exercises, you'll start to expand your rhythmic possibilities, and best of all, you'll actually start to enjoy your playing again. So let's go ahead and dive in. Alright, the first step is to learn your blues scale. If you already know your blues scale, you can skip ahead, but we're going to do the C blues scale, okay? So C blues scale goes like this. Okay, really cool sounding scale. Basically, the notes here in the right hand are C, E flat, that's my third finger. I'm going to cross the thumb under to F, okay? Then we've got F sharp, that's going to be your third finger, and we've got the G, we've got the B flat, and then we've got the C on the top. The C is going to be the 4th finger. If we wanted to continue the scale all the way up the piano, we would actually put our thumb on C, and then we could continue all the way up, okay? Make sure the C blues scale is really, really solid because we're going to be using this scale as we improvise over the blues. Now, the next step before we talk about these rhythmic templates is to make sure you know the 12-bar blues form. If you already know the 12-bar blues form, skip ahead, but if you don't, here's a quick crash course on the blues form. Basically, the 12-bar blues form is a very simple way of playing the blues. It's basically only 3 chords. We have a C7 chord, C, E, G, and B flat. Then we have an F7 chord. We're going to use an inverted chord, C, E flat, F, and A. And then our third chord you're going to see here is a G7 chord, D, F, G, and B. Okay, these are inverted chords. They're called 7th chords, and you can learn a lot more about these chords and do exercises on these chords over at Piano with Johnny, as well as a deep dive on the blues scale. But basically, you want to be able to play these chords on the 12-bar blues form. Anytime you see the chord change, C7, then on the next measure, you change to F7, C7, okay? We're going to play this real quick with a backing track. I'll call the chord out, and you play the chord along with me. Here it is. A 1, 2, here we go. C7, F7, C7, you're sounding great. F7, we're in measure 6, and then back to a quick C7, again on the C7, quick G7, next F7, and a C7, to a quick G7, all right? So that's the 12-bar blues form. By the way, you guys, you can download this blues backing track to practice with, as well as the lesson sheet music you're seeing up here on the top left of the screen. You can also change the key with the click of one button with our smart sheet music, so I'll put a link to all of that below. But I do want to move you on to the most exciting part, which is the rhythms. Okay, how do you make your improvisation sound more interesting? You got to explore more rhythms. Okay, so what we did here is I put together 5 what I call rhythmic templates. And a template is something that you can use to sort of fill in the material that you want, okay? And basically with these templates is we're going to take these rhythms and we're going to learn the rhythm, and then basically you can sort of add in the notes of your C blues scale to each of these templates. So you're still improvising, but I'm going to be providing the rhythm for you. And this is really, once again, going to help you master different essential blues rhythms to make your improvisation more interesting. Okay, the first rhythm is very simple. It goes like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I recommend clapping it just like that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then what we're going to do is we're going to keep it real simple. We'll start on a C and an E flat, and we're going to go like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And 1, okay? Just a little exercise with 2 notes. What we want to do is play all of the chords for our 12-bar blues form with this little exercise. So you're going to go through your full 12-bar blues just like this. Same with the G chord, okay? And by the way, these exercises will get a little more challenging as we go. Now, once you've gone through your full 12-bar blues form, then what I recommend doing is changing it up. Maybe going E flat to C, right? Now, once you have been able to do this, let's start using some more notes with this rhythm, okay? So what you can do is now take maybe your first 5 notes of your blues scale, and we're using the same rhythm, kind of going up and down, okay? Once you've done that through your full 12-bar blues form, then you can actually start to create some lines, okay? And so here's the idea. I can take any of my notes from my C blues scale, and I want to follow this rhythm, all right? So check it out. A 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and see what I'm doing? Okay, what I just did is I followed my 12-bar blues form, but now I'm actually starting to create some lines with this rhythm. And it's really going to force you to be creative because we're following the same rhythm, just going to different areas of the piano. I want to move you on to what I call template number 2. Template number 2 is a little bit harder to play, and it goes like this. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and... If you wanted to clap it, it would go 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. All right? And so what I recommend doing with this one is you can just start with the C and the E flat. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 2, and 3. This one comes in on beat 2, right? So it comes in a little late. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay? So practice with these 2 notes, then practice with the 5 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. You see what's happening? You can start from the bottom, you can also start from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Once you've gone through the full 12-bar blues form, let's start to make some lines using the C blues scale with this rhythm. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay? See what we're doing here? We're really kind of constraining ourselves with these rhythms, and once again, it's forcing you to create some nice lines. And what you ultimately want to do is you want to start to sort of mix these lines together. This will start to help you create even more interesting lines. By the way, if you guys are enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for more videos just like this. We have 3 more rhythms to go. This is template number 3. This is getting a little bit harder. This rhythm goes like this. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a triplet. Triplet, 2, 3, 4. Triplet, 2, 3, 4. This is a real fun one. Okay, right? Does that make sense? Triplet, 2, 3. You can come the other way. Triplet, 2, 3, 4, triplet, okay? You can also go up just the first 5 notes of the blues scale. Triplet, 2, 3, 4, triplet, 2, 3, 4. You can also go the other way. Triplet, 2, 3, 4, triplet, 2, 3, 4. Does that make sense? So I practice this over the 12-bar blues form, and then when you're feeling good, let's make up some lines using our blues scale. Here we go. Does that make sense? That's going to be template number 3. Now, if you guys are enjoying this lesson and you want to do a deep dive on blues, we actually have the free 10-day blues challenge that you can sign up for. It's totally free. You get 4 hours of free blues improv piano instruction. I'll put a link to that below. But I do want to move you on to the final 2 exercises here. The last 2 here are actually 2 measure rhythmic templates. So instead of taking 1 measure, they take 2 measures, okay? Here's template number 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, okay? So you want to clap it at first. You want to get that down. Then just pick the 2 notes, and let's try this rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Okay? You can do this with the bottom half of the blues scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Once you're able to do that through the full 12-bar blues form, let's go ahead and make up some lines with this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 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 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3. All right, template number 5 is the hardest one. This has a lot of triplets in it. It basically goes like this: 1 and a 2, and 3 and a 4, and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Okay? If you were to use this on the 2 notes, triplet 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and a 3 and a 4, and 1 and a 2, and 3 and a 4, and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Does that make sense? You can use the bottom 5 notes: 1 and a 2, and 3 and a 4, and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, and 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4, and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Make sense? Once you're able to do this, let's make up some lines. This time we'll play it with the backing track. Here we go. Alright guys, this concludes this week's quick tip, and if you enjoyed this lesson, I want to encourage you to check out pianowithjohnny.com. We have over 700 step-by-step lessons in blues, jazz, swing, Latin jazz, cocktail piano, theory, technique, improvisation. It is the full learning platform for all playing levels. Also, be sure to check out the Piano with Johnny membership. This gives you unlimited access to our entire course library, plus you get to be part of our live monthly events, including our live workshop lessons, our live Q&As, our student assessments where you can send me a video and I'll give you personalized feedback. We do weekly challenges for our members and we have a ton of fun. So go check out Piano with Johnny and I'll see you in the next lesson.